Julia Taft.
And my name is Kennedy Kearns.
And our science fair project was to see if does taste affect your memory. So I'm going to ask you a virtual question. Whenever you eat a certain food, or maybe even your favorite food, does it ever bring back good or bad memories of your past? If it has or hasn't, it has for Kennedy and I. So that was what our whole test was about. So according to canada.national.edu, eating chocolate does actually improve your focus and memory. And according to priceeconomics.com, eating glucose does as well.
So we did a lot of research and we learned that taste and smell were closely related. And then we also learned that smell and memory were closely related, so we kind of thought of it as a triangle, and we wanted to know if memory and taste were related at all.
So for this test, we gathered kids from our middle school, ranges from 6th to 8th grade.
So we split those students into 4 different groups, and one group ate cake while studying and testing, one group didn't eat cake at all, one group ate cake while just studying, and one group ate cake while just testing.
And our hypothesis was that the group eating chocolate cake while studying and while testing, while taking the test for the spelling, we thought they would do the best because we think chocolate cake and food in general would improve in your memory.
So we got pretty surprising results. So the group that didn't eat cake at all ended up doing the best on the test. And then the group that ate cake both times ended up actually doing the worst. And then the groups that ate cake once were kind of like equal.
And we think this happened not because taste doesn't affect your memory. We think this happened because we realized that the kids that were eating cake both times, they were way more focused on the cake than they were on the spelling test because they were so happy that they got chocolate cake. And we also realized that some of the kids that were in the no chocolate cake group, they had very high spelling averages, so they were great spellers, and they also had great studying habits, so that's why we think we got these results.
So in conclusion, if we were to do this test again, we would probably want to have a larger sample size so we could get different results and we could compare more test scores. And we would also want to take into consideration people's spelling levels so our groups were more equal.
And this would affect our test because a bigger sample size would obviously give us more information so we could have more equal scores maybe and see if does taste actually affect your memory. And if we took in consideration people's spelling levels, we could have more equal groups so we could get more solid spelling groups.
So a commonly asked question we got was why we did chocolate cake. And the reason we did chocolate cake was we did quite a bit of research, and chocolate, some people believe it helped your memory, and it also would kind of had like a stronger flavor, so we think they would kind of remember it more than just like a vanilla cake.
And we did sweet instead of like pretzels or something because according to Price Economics, as I said in the beginning, glucose does also affect your memory. So that was our presentation. I hope we answered any questions you had, but unfortunately we can't see you in real life. But we're just going to show you our board closer up so you can get a good idea of what entailed to make this board.
So right here is the triangle we were talking about. So this is taste and smell, this is smell and memory, and this is memory and taste.
And then here is our abstract that we wrote, our conclusion, and here are our graph that we used right here, our